gonna get some fall weather and try a new formation on the day of the market. Don't do that. Transactions don't necessarily mean high profit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm at my market, the one that I was like, it's gonna be a big one, and I'm all set up. I did a different formation this time. I did a Z formation, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record for you all as much today because our neighbors are playing music. So I don't want to get copyrighted, but I'm going to try my darnest. Hopefully you can't hear the music right now. But I'm going to give you a little tour because like I said, it's a different setup. I tried the Z. At first I was not liking it, but that's probably just because I've never done it before, but I think it looks okay now. This is too bright. So that's what my booth looks like. Hopefully you could see it okay because it looked like it was a little bright. But anyways, it really sucks that I can't film as much today because it's been busy in here, like people looking. I have made a few sales as well, and this is an 11 to 3 or 4, I think. And it's currently 11:51, and people just keep on coming. So that is my Z formation. Hopefully you could see it okay. I don't know about it though. I kind of like my U, but we'll see. I need to figure out what I want to do for my next market though. So this is crazy. Don't follow my lead and try a new formation on the day of the market. Don't do that. Because I was getting this all together day of with only an hour to set up. So don't do what I did. Be better than me. Hey guys, it's 1:49, so it's probably a long time later. Am I too bright? It's messed up again. Okay, I had to fix my camera. It looked like it was too bright. It might still be too bright. I just wanted to do an update. I had to walk away from the music because they are still playing the music. But anyway, so it's a long time later since I updated you. Again, it sucks that I can't show you all more of what's going on because of the music, but I probably made my booth feedback. I don't remember. Actually, I don't know. I didn't check. And there's a lot of foot traffic, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you get a lot of people in your area. But there are a lot of people here because it's not just a market, it's a festival. So there's a lot going on, and it's pretty big. I haven't walked it yet, but I know that it's pretty big. There's not very much to talk about because I can't show you all what's going on or me interacting with people, but it's happening. I'm not as talky as the last market vlog because I'm just noticing how people are coming in, and like if they want to talk, then I'll talk, but if they don't, then I just won't, because there's a lot going on. So people are probably tired of talking, honestly. There's a lot of vendors here, there's a lot of activities. But anyways, I'm just over here talking to my camera. Hopefully you can hear me. I had to get away from the music, but then I got closer to people, so anyways, I'm gonna go back and I'll update you when I can, if I can. We'll see. Okay, here's an update, guys. Music has stopped for a little bit, but can you hear that car horn? Anyways, here's an update. It is currently, hold on a second. It's currently 2:35 and we're still making sales, so that's good. I was gonna tell you something. Oh, nope, I forgot. What was I gonna tell you? Oh my goodness, I came here to tell you something specific and I forgot. Okay, I remember what I was gonna say. For some reason, a lot of people are paying with cash today. That's really surprising because most people use card, but almost every single transaction has been cash today, which is fine. It's whatever because I have cash and I take card. But I was running out of ones, but I have some more back now because people keep paying with cash. So I guess that's good. Again, it's just surprising because most people do card, but today has just been a cash day. And I've had people come in here and like, do you take cash or card? And I'm like, I take cash and card, and they're like, good, because I've used all my cash today. I was like, wow, a lot of people just want to use cash today. So it's kind of quiet. We'll see if we can get any interactions because the music's not playing. They're selling some, what's it called? Street corn down the way. I haven't looked at it, but maybe we should try that because I've never had like actual street corn. Like they're like literal corn stalks. Like the leafy parts are husked. There's literally corn husk, not stalks. I'm sorry? What is it? Oh, this is the stuff I sell. Either makeup bags, koozies, all the things. Hopefully you can hear me because the camera's a little bit further away than usual. But somebody asked me what are these, just like in general, and was like, what do you mean? Like everything? Somebody left their pork skin on my table. I don't want those. I would say my best seller today is, actually don't know. We'll do a recap later because I really don't know. I've been selling this stuff. I sold an oven mitt though, which is good because I just made those. So I'm glad people like them. So a few people have been interested in my wreaths, but they haven't purchased them. But that's okay. I'm just really trying to get rid of them at this point. So I keep telling them the price that they are marked as. I guess I should just lower the price because I just want to get rid of them at this point. I've had them for a while. Oh, somebody's carrying a cat. Of course, when there's no music playing, there's like nobody in here. I like your necklace.
Thank you.
Did you make it?
I did. I actually just made it today.
Wow. Was it another vendor?
No, it's a new place called Beautiful Stuff.
Oh yes,
in
yeah.
Bowling Green. Yeah. A lady from my church owns it, so
Awesome.
I went to check it out today.
Are y'all like mother and daughter? Yeah. Y'all look so much alike.
Thank you.
So this is all fall 10% off. What does that apply to?
Just everything that's fall that looks like it's fall, it's just 10% off.
Okay, so this thing,
Yeah.
this one not, right?
No.
Okay.
But when I do the 10% off, I think it just applies it to everything, so that should like be cheaper too.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
With tax, how much would those be?
Let me see. $9.54.
$9.54?
Yes.
Okay, there's 8. Just so you're easily able to count it. $9.54.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So that person that I said that was carrying a cat, they also had a backpack, you know, those cat carriers. Oh, the cat was not in there, but she was still carrying it. But I wish I could have seen what the cat looked like in those backpacks because I've seen them before, but I have not used them before. But anyways, like I said, the music's done now, but now it's a little bit slow, so there's not much to record. I'll catch up with you all later. Everything in that bin is $10. Did you make your hoodie?
No, I did not. I know. Is this your store?
Yes.
You do such a good job. Everything is so cute.
Thank you.
Standing right here. Looking back.
Yeah. Is it cash or card?
A card.
$27.56. Do you need a receipt?
I'm good.
And I ran out of bags. So.
That's okay. You're all good. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.
You too. Okay guys, we're back home. I am beat. It was really warm outside today for a fall. It was like high 80 something, but tomorrow's supposed to be in the 60s, so we'll see about that. And then after that, it's supposed to be in the 70s. So we're finally gonna get some fall weather, and it's gonna stay fall because it was fall weather like last week, but that was just for like a day because obviously today it feels like summer. It was so warm today, but thank goodness we were in a good location where even though the sun was like going this way or we were moving or whatever, you know, science, whatever was happening, the sun was like doing this, but it never came behind us, which is really, really good because if it would have come behind us, we would have been burning up. But we had shade like the entire time, so I'm just so happy about that. We were in a pretty good location because like I said, this market was a really big one, so I was a little worried if I was in a good spot or not. This is a market I've never done before, so I have no idea if I was in a good spot or not because I have nothing to compare it to. But I think we were in a pretty decent spot. They had some like kids activities like close to where I was at. I had some kids activities like right behind us, but I mean like the main activities, we were close enough to those events that I think we were in a good spot for people to walk and shop. I made a total of 35 transactions. Now, anytime that you watch a market vlog and somebody's telling you how much they make or how many transactions they make, do not compare yourself to them or to myself or anything like that. Transactions don't necessarily mean high profit because those transactions can be low price items, okay? But I made 35 transactions, which is pretty awesome because I don't think I've ever made that many transactions before. I made 21 transactions last week. Now let me tell you, just to back up what I just said, I made 21 transactions last week and 35 this week, but I did make more profit last week. Okay, so transactions does not necessarily mean you're like blowing up and making bank or anything like that, but I did make some decent profit, I will tell you that much. The booth fee was only $75, which is actually kind of surprising because of how big this event is, but I am so grateful and thankful that it went well, because I did not check how many transactions I had or what my profit was at all today. So I just did that just now to update you all how it went, but I was not looking at it like all day, so I'm what's it called, how do you word this, I am pleasantly surprised how well it went, because it wasn't slow or going bad or anything. I just didn't know how well it was going, but I'm so grateful and thankful that it worked out today. There was a lot of foot traffic. This event is very good for foot traffic. People are going there to do things, so it was really good foot traffic. But like I said, I think in one of my other clips while I was trying to update you all while we were there, but other people were around me, so I was kind of getting sidetracked what I was trying to say. Like, it was really good foot traffic, but the foot traffic wasn't necessarily the same for people actually going into the booths. There were a lot of people there doing the events and like enjoying the fall festival, because that's what it was, but there were less people shopping, just a little bit less, because like I said, it was a good day and I think I was in a good location. If I do this event again next year, I'll have to compare, and hopefully next year I'll continue to get good spots. One thing that I did notice about this market was I did a little walk around. This wasn't really bothering me, but I felt kind of bad for the other vendors. While I was walking around just looking, I did notice some crochet vendors were literally right beside each other. There were like probably 5 crochet vendors within the same area, and I was just like, who decided to do that? Because that's awful and rude because they're just competing with each other and they're literally right beside each other. So I felt bad for them. And then this event is really big, so I don't know how much people actually want to walk the entire festival. So some locations probably didn't get as much foot traffic, or if they did, people probably just enjoyed their food and kids probably just enjoyed the activities instead of people shopping. So it really just depends on where you're at for this event, I'll have to say. Probably, again, I've only done it one time, but it was a good event. I will definitely try to do it again next year. It was definitely my biggest event, so that's pretty crazy. And like I said earlier, do not try to do something new day of, especially if it's for an event you've never been to. Thankfully, it worked out for me where I did the C layout and it worked out, but like, what if it didn't? Also, thankfully, we are pretty close. Well, the event was pretty close to home, so if it didn't work out, I could have just come back home and try to switch things up and go back to the U layout. But again, do not do what I do and just go to an event and try something new for the first time for a big festival like this. It's probably not a good idea. It just so happened to work out for me. But I think I do like the U layout a little bit more than the Z layout, so I might go back to the U. However, if you could see when I was showing you around my booth, I did get a new shelf thing, and I do want to continue to use that because it was pretty good to hold all of my apparel. I don't sell too much apparel, so I think that was pretty good just to hold the apparel that I do have. I did make some new sweatshirts, so it looked more full than it probably would usually, because apparel is not my big ticket item or anything like that. But I do want to keep that shelf. So if I do switch back to the U layout, I don't know how that's gonna work. So I really need to figure that out, because I have another market in 2 weeks, unless I can get into another market next week, which I might try to do, just because markets are about to come to an end because it's the end of the year. You know, once it's past December, markets slow down until about April or May. So I might try to do another market next week. We'll see, I don't know. And hopefully, no matter when my next market is, I'll actually be able to record more for you all, because like, those people were just playing music the entire time. So I was not able to get much done in regards to showing you all stuff. I don't really know what my best seller was, because some transactions I put in the price and not like, I use Square for my POS, so for some transactions I just put in the price and I didn't click on the item. It was just better that way, and it just worked out that way, especially because I'm doing a sale and I'm doing a 2 for whatever, and Square might let you do that, but I did not format my Square with enough time to get all this stuff ready. I'm still working on time management for my markets, and I really hope to get better at it because I'm so tired of doing stuff last minute before my markets, because it really bothers me. So I really hope I can continue to get better at that, so for the next market I'll be prepared before the night before. Anyway, excluding whatever those sales were that don't have a name or description to it, were my blind dates with Jesus. I sold 3 of them, which is another good thing, because I don't know if you watched my last vlog, but I got my blind dates with Jesus ready last minute because it just worked out that way. And guess what? It worked out that way this time too. Not necessarily due to me. I was waiting for some stuff to come into the mail, and then some stuff didn't even come until today. Literally when we came home, we had some mail, and I was like, well, that would have been nice yesterday, but it's okay, because if I would have gotten it yesterday, I probably would have stayed up even later trying to get some more stuff done. So it worked out. So my blind dates with Jesus were my best sellers. I sold 3. I only took like 4, so pretty good. And then I did sell 2 sweatshirts that I just made this morning, and those would be on my Etsy. I didn't show you my new sweatshirts, but I have some Christmas designs now, and hopefully people will start liking those because it's time for Christmas. And I have so much to do. Oh my gosh. While people were shopping, I'm just reminded of all the things that I want to do for my other markets, which are bring Bible totes, stockings, and all these other things. And then while I'm thinking this stuff, I'm like, where am I going to put it? Oh my gosh, I might need to upgrade to a 10 by 20, but I really don't want to, because that means you have to pay the booth fee twice, and I don't know if that's worth it for me, because sometimes my sales days are not as good as they were today. But that's just something I'm gonna have to think about. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. We didn't really get to chit chat too much this video. Let me just tell you one more thing and then I'll let you go. So like I said, I did make some apparel this morning before the market, because this market started at 11. So I felt like I had enough time to get stuff ready before. Again, be better at time management than I am. It didn't work out that well. But anyways, I made some apparel this morning, and oh my gosh, yes, Steve. I just got my apparel in yesterday, so that's why I made it this morning, and I'm really glad that it came in yesterday, because here's the thing. My shipment delivery majig bob thing said it was not supposed to get here until Monday, and it came yesterday, which was Friday. So I was like, thank you Jesus, so I could get this stuff ready, because I really wanted to take it to my market, and good thing that I did, because I sold some apparel. But so it came early, and I was like, yes. And not only that, let me tell you, I don't know how this happened, but I'm so glad that it did, okay? While I was unraveling my DTF, I only ordered 1 gang sheet, and they gave me 2. For whatever reason, they gave me 2 gang sheets, so I have double what I ordered for $0. What in the world? Okay. I'm really glad that happened for me. Obviously, that's not a good business thing. You're losing money. I mean, I feel bad for them, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got this for free. What in the world? I don't even know how that happened. Like, how did that even happen? It came early, and I got some extra. Like, how did that even happen? I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for rambling and talking so much. I hope you all enjoyed this video, even though there wasn't very much to show at the market. We have so much to do, as always. So in the next video, that sounded weird. So in the next video, we will do a whole lot of something, whether that be the next market or another studio vlog. I'm so glad that you guys come along, and I'm so appreciative for your support, and how you can continue to support me even if you don't want to purchase any of my items is by watching this video, liking, and subscribing. And if you want to comment, go ahead and comment. That would help me as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for supporting me in my business, and I hope you all have a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!